My name is Amy James, and I am 35.
I'm Tom James, and I'm 37.
I personally did not have a support network or family that I could really go to that was unbiased and just was welcome.
My life before Cornerstone, I was a little less patient than I am now, a little less forgiving.
I went to church growing up. I did until I was probably 16, and then it's been a while. Jesus showed up and was in my face and was like, hello. It's been about 4 years now.
I was raised Lutheran, and I actually went through everything that it takes to become an actual member of the church growing up. Everybody was more worried about themselves and their image and how they looked to the rest of the church community than they did about actually creating a difference, if you will.
After coming to Cornerstone, it's definitely easier to get through the day. You just don't feel alone ever, whether you're praying or there's your groups or your friends or there's always somebody checking in on you. You're in a hug all the time kind of sort of thing.
After coming to Cornerstone, I almost feel like weights have been lifted off of my shoulders. We came, it was Pastor Brenda was talking about forgiveness. I had issues with my father growing up, and I held on to a lot of that. And that day she told us all to close our eyes and write a contract and forgive that person and get it out of your life, get rid of it. And I did that, and honestly, the biggest weight lifted off of me in my entire life. Our future is going to be a lot more fulfilling because I'm not holding on to things as much. I'm looking more towards the future and what can be, and I'm a lot more optimistic about the future now than I was before.
Okay, I'm closer to you guys than my own family, so I feel like that says a huge part. Again, Pastor Brenda.
We love you too, Jacob.
I know. My cousin overdosed, and she was doing his, funeral. I was up in the front, and I didn't even know she was in front of me, and she turned around, she's like, hey, I'm Brenda. Right around that time, I actually came to the old church. It was the last service. They're like, hey, welcome here, but we're moving. And I'm like, that's okay. I'm going to follow. We've been here ever since.
If somebody would ask me about Cornerstone, I would just tell them that they need to experience it. If you're going to almost hang out with your family and your friends, a whole different experience than a regular church, and I would just say you got to experience it.
A lot of people abandoned me growing up, but not you guys. I just have people in my corner through every situation, any obstacle, so I'm not alone.
Through Cornerstone, we found a father, a family, and a fulfilling future. Turn it up, kids.